at the holidays when we're all together, but then we're just all wearing whatever, so.
Oh, okay. Which still, at least
Yeah.
you got the whole family together. We've done, and I'm thankful that my husband's big, you know, he likes to have those pictures taken.
Yeah.
We did ours,
I don't know if we've ever done like just like including parents. I don't know if we've ever done the family photo like on a location anywhere ever, which is really.
okay. Yeah, we have a friend of ours that comes in, she's originally from Georgia, and she comes into town in the summertime, and usually we'll catch her
Sure.
and do pictures, but.
I know by the time I got to my last child, it was like, oh yeah, you know, that child never gets any pictures taken. So my mom was like, you really need to take him into a studio and get some snapshots, you know. And I think by then, I don't know, Sears or Penny's even didn't have studios anymore, which they used to do those like cheapo shots.
And it goes so fast too, because then you're like, okay, now I gotta take, because they change so much too.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
God, do they? My nephew's shot up.
So how old was he when he shot up big time? Was he more like
I mean,
middle
like,
school or high
like
school?
13.
Okay.
Like, I mean, just in the last year, he went from like clearly shorter than my sister to like taller than me. Like,
Yeah, I'm the shortest.
I just had some pictures when my boys and I were on a trip 4 years ago to Colonial Williamsburg come up in my phone, and now they both tower over me. They're 17 and 14, and they're 6'2" and 6'5".
oh wow.
So I look short when I'm standing next to my family.
Wow.
Because they're all,
And you're not.
I'm
Yeah.
not, but when I'm in the family picture, I look, my one younger daughter and I are about the same height, depending on what you wear
The
for
one that
shoes.
came with you before?
Yeah.
Okay.
My oldest has got an inch plus on me, and then the men in the family just are all 6'2" to 6'5", yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son used to always say, well, Mom, you're not the shortest, the cat is. I'm like, I think it's making me feel better, you know, it helped a little bit.
It is nice though. Can you please reach that for
Yes.
me? Can you do? Although we were gonna hang some Halloween lights on our porch, and I was having my younger son unscrew the porch bulb so we could put a socket up there to run the light switch too. And next thing I know, he's crossed the lawn here. There was a wasp nest up under like where the bulb was and the little like flat fixture.
No.
So then my husband had to go out later with a stick and like get rid of that. So,
Late at night.
but I would have needed a chair step stool.
Yeah.
So. Getting in the frame, I'm sorry.
See, and you're gonna think it's weird, but so you're a driver way more than you're a passenger, eh?
Yes. That's funny you say that.
So you've got a little extra color here and here, but you won't believe it. And this isn't, it's not necessarily correct, but I like it right now for the brightening that it does. But I think you're gonna be this linen.
Oh, wow.
Crazy.
That is weight, because tawny to linen is a big
Yeah,
difference
that's
there.
that's a leap.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
I like the brightening it does, but over here it's just gonna be linen. I mean, that's gonna be perfect. It's not quite correct on this side, but it's staying close.
Okay.
See, you can even see the smoothing happen. See here, come over and look at this. So I'll do it with the primer first, but watch like, see at that angle. See how you can actually see the texture reduction? That's a nice little trick, you know, like kind of catch the light
Go with
and
the
just
lines
watch
of the
it
skin
happen.
and-
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Even the moisturizer though, like it's same thing. It's just like it hydrates so much that it just kind of cleans lines a little bit too. You guys all have amazing skin.
Well, I wonder why, because what product we
Right.
use, right? Isn't that some of the best advertisements?
That's right. Really great.
Yeah, I like the idea with the moisturizer. That's huge.
How the application?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would have never thought to grab that brush though either. And
It's just, it's a way to kind of, if you're gonna apply on people too out in the world, it's a way for you guys to keep it sanitary as well, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was great, like even, you know, I did all of it with one brush and then I just sanitized that and use it again, you know? God, this primer's awesome. Are you guys doing the CC and DD cream? Like, have you been using it?
No, I used it once, and because I don't wear foundation, I didn't use it after that.
You don't even wear foundation?
No,
Oh, nice.
I have just a concealer as well I've been using under my eyes.
Well, there you go, if you're gonna do one thing.
So now, with that moisturizer, you don't need to add water or anything to it, you can just do that
No,
direct.
Yeah. And yeah, we won't do like additional mascara this round, but, you know, just like I said, is if you wanna do, I'll show you how to do that with the liner either way.
Okay,
You know, to where it literally, like, you'll like the look of it without doing mascara. You will like the look of it, I'm telling you.
there's one less lash I have to do.
I mean, it honestly, it's not even brightening, it's just perfect. What did I say, linen?
Yeah,
It's really, really great. It's your shade. I mean, it's just your shade. Okay, you've got a little extra color there, but it does. It, you know, it'll brighten, and then when we do bronze or even like, we'll do a really thin veil just because you don't love wearing foundation. We'll keep it really thin. But that it doesn't look like anything. It looks perfectly natural on it.
this might change things.
There you go.
Yeah, I always keep that in mind, like the time of year. Like if, especially something that has sunscreen in it, you
Mhm.
crack the seal on it now and it's gonna get darker for 3 months.
Mhm.
Because the SPF makes your skin formulas oxidize.
Okay.
The primer shifting, but that's okay.
I mean, the foundation feels amazing.
Yeah,
I would have never known if you wouldn't have said it was foundation going on.
and it really doesn't look like it. Like with Carrie before, I was just like, oh my gosh, I forgot I did foundation. It just looks so beautiful on you. Which isn't typical of like other lines, you know, like most foundations, like it looks like foundation. And especially with the sunscreen. If it's gonna be a sunscreen and it's gonna act as one, it's gonna have to sit on top of your skin. Now you're using something that sits on top of your skin, you know. Even though, yeah, this is the clear winner. We have to do this palette, petal nudes. We just have to.
Good with that.
Do you love that one? Do you
I
wear
like
it?
that one. That one, and then I mix with the other one just a little bit. Just a couple
Good.
different colors I mix, and I'll use one of the shimmers every now and then.
I'm gonna pack this on your lid, and then I'm gonna gloss it with this one here. Chin up just a little. There you go. A little bit more slightly. And kind of relax your eyes too. Here you go. It's weird, but it makes a difference. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah. Hold on. We'll stay a little creative, and I'm gonna highlight you just that same with that white one from the, which palette was that?
The white one, the smoky one,
Yeah.
that one right there.
Oh, here it is.
Oh,
From Smoke and Glitter, yeah. That is so pretty. I mean, that wet look it gives is so cool. Beautiful. That is like really fun and versatile. And did you see the highlight on you with it? It's really pretty.
yeah, I would have never thought to do how you did it on hers. That was great.
Yeah.
And it goes with that same thing where I was saying that rule of thumb, like, because if it's gonna bleed from the concealer and kind of become one thing, you know, same tone. You know, it just frames the eye. Gorgeous. Let's see if there's a different liner shade we can do instead of that brown.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I love it.
Black, why not, eh?
What was that again?
Black bits of the
Oh.
Black liner.
Ooh, okay. So is that story of the aging not to use black liner not true?
Black, it's just a tone, you know, and it's
Okay.
all about the amount that you do. You know, you guys have seen it, you know,
Yeah.
people with the Venus flytrap eyes, you know, that's a
Yes,
little,
exactly.
you know, that's a little different. Oh, Rhoda's in here too?
She's still drying.
Some guy named Ahmed said, she's beautiful, doesn't need it.
Thank you.
I'm just noticing that, a little aggressive. Duran actually, that works on that chair, he modeled for the tattoo care stuff.
Oh.
He's got sleeves and, you know, and stuff like that, so he's cool, he's really cool looking, you know, he's like, I hate to bring up a name that, of someone that we don't all love anymore, but he looks like a little bit like Kanye.
Oh,
Good old,
yeah, you're old.
Kanye. This is more of a tight line too, it's like right up to your lashes, you barely even know that it's there. Really tight. I love that. I'm not even gonna go nuts. I think that's great. You know, it's almost the same as that subtle framing on bottom. You know, just the outer 2/3 and that's it. So I'll tell this story because it's funny now, but so when I was on my way for you know, for Shar and Peggy Sue and that, I was coming from Illinois, and I mean, you guys know fibs and fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the turn signal. It's all about how they behave on the road, you know. So it's like I was coming from probably Algonquin or somewhere sort of like annoyingly far, and I was like exactly on time. But you know, the GPS, it's like if I'm trying to get there at 1 or 2, it was, you know, 12:59, 1:03, 101, 12:58. It's just like, oh God, it's just killing me, you know, because I want to be early too, you know. So I'm on like the highway that's about to hit like or the road that, you know, I'm about to turn off to get there. And there's like sort of like a garbage truck in front of me, and there's like a stop sign that's sort of set back. So like when people come from it, you know, you're not expecting it. So this car kind of comes in front of me, and I'm just like, oh, geez, you know, and I'm only maybe 3 blocks away.
Okay.
So I start riding their ass.
Oh, jeez.
They turn their signal on a little bit early, and I turn into the parking lot a little bit early, like a different way, and they took it. It was them. It was the whole car full of them.
Oh, are you serious? Oh my goodness.
And when we pull up, they're just like,
Really?
you know, like, so. Didn't think it was going to be us, did you? You know, and I was just like, oh, jeez.
Funny.
But it was kind of a nice icebreaker.
Exactly. Well, at least you didn't flip them off or anything.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, well, if it's any consolation, it was because I was late for you.
There you go. There you go.
Do you try to meet them up in the corner, or do you?
Sort of, yeah. You mean top and bottom?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah, actually, especially now, just because this top was, even though it was really thin, it was so defined, you know, so then it was like, yeah, that's going to be really flattering if they sort of touch. Yeah, it's a great question.
Not really a cat eye thing.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it's accomplishing what a cat eye does without winging, you know.
Okay.
You're not going to fly
Did you try
away.
the wing one?
The like what?
Yeah.
I have, but it was for the Taylor Swift concert like
Nice.
2 years ago.
Okay.
So that was I did run the
Tried it once.
Well, but if if you go too much, then you're like spending your time back and forth, either thicker, you know, trying to back.
Exactly.
So my uncle is collecting all of these, it's like a subscription series of these giant hardcover books of like songwriters and stuff.
Oh, wow.
And it's the first like 8 or 9 of them are like what you'd expect. It's, you know, like Zeppelin, Stones, Beatles, boop, you know. And it's all this stuff, it's all very predictable. And now he's debating whether or not to stay with the subscription service. The next book, Taylor Swift.
Oh, that's a change. That's
Yeah.
a change.
But I told him, I was like, you know, because he even asked, he's like, is Taylor Swift like huge, you know, like contemporary classic, but like, is it going to become standard? It's like, I think so, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, she's really, I mean, she's everywhere. And like that new album, like I'm in the stores, you know, like I'm in like tons of different Ultas, and it's like, dude, it's like, she can do no wrong, you know, like this new album comes out, it's like, it's her, it's good,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I just think she's very smart.
Me too, yeah. I like her. I have never really been aware that I was hearing Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like except for like I liked Shake It Off. I liked that
Yeah.
song a little bit, but not really my genre. You know,
I'm still stuck in my 80s music.
love
Oh
the
my
80s.
God.
Who do you love?
Oh, let's see here. Aerosmith, Def Leppard, Bon
Cool.
Jovi, Poison's my favorite.
Nice.
You ever hear of the Glam Band?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we kind of followed them for quite a long time.
Like
And,
Dokken?
they are just so good, so good.
You a Dokken fan? Remember them?
I remember them. I listened to their music a little bit, but I never followed them.
I love Dokken.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about them. I think it's George Lynch, even though he's not like the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
But I have like, I would say I have my PhD in 80s music. I'm a DJ too, and all vinyl.
Really?
And like you would love digging. You're like, I got tons of everything you're saying.
Nice.
I
So
had
my
a
friend
Aerosmith
plays for us to
phase.
work out to is a lot of the like 80s.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, especially like the '80s new wave, you know, like the New Order stuff and Depeche Mode, and
Yeah.
people think The Cure, they think it's like a goth band, and sure, they're a little bit morose, but like they're a jam band. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like you see The Cure live, it's like that 4-minute song is gonna be 15 minutes of jam,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
totally different than what you think. I really, really like The Cure.
We saw Cyndi Lauper in concert for her farewell tour because she was another huge fan of mine. And oh my gosh, she was so good, so good. She really put on a show for the age she is.
I do remember it was probably in the early 2000s. One of her guitarist was a little advanced in the years, and he has leopard pants, and he did like
Oh,
that kick, and it was just like, ooh, buddy, you don't have to do that no more.
yeah, tone it down, tone it down. She actually, hers, she kind of spinned it in a different way, which still gave it a lot of life to it than just sitting there or standing there and singing, because
Yeah.
she talked a lot about the history of her songs and why she did what she did. And then when she would go backstage by the makeup artist, she would have the cameras follow her, and they would be fixing her up to her next one, and it was really cool.
She's like way more significant to pop culture than people know. Like she kind of was the person that bridged the gap between like pop culture and wrestling.
Oh.
Like she had Captain Lou Albano in like one of her videos, and did you know like she uncredited, she did the Pee-wee's Playhouse theme.
No.
That's Cyndi Lauper.
Oh.
Huh. And now I gotta go back and find that.
Yeah.
Even though, again,
I remember that
Pee Wee Herman is not. All the stuff that we grew up on, that's all.
I didn't learn to tie my shoes the way everyone else did because of Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, there you go.
My stepdad was trying to teach me, and Pee Wee was on in the background. He's like, "All right, forget it. Here's Bunny Rabbit ears."
I think my son still does that. He's in high school.
Bunny Rabbit ears.
I think so.
Yeah. So this is the instant,
Yeah, this is the bleach. This is the concealer and the corrector.
and then which one did you use for the regular concealer?
Oh,
To mix
that
it?
is medium neutral.
Medium neutral, okay.
But like I said, you'll find that the concealers are a lot more interchangeable for people. Like if someone is, not really fair, but like mid-toned and on, you can really pick whatever you want now.
Okay.
And then just do different parts, with the corrector. I know I call it a corrector, and that's not, it's like the brightener, but yeah, it just is what it is, and it works really, really, really well.
But repurposing the products, you get more than one use out of it is really nice, because you don't
Yeah.
need to buy like every single individual piece. You can say, okay, I'm gonna use a little bit of this and
Yep.
a little bit of that.
Because we all got a little highlighting in the bridge today. We'll do that too. Look up at the ceiling just a little. So cool. I love this shade. And the texture of it is amazing. Really nice.
I've gotten a lot of really close-ups on your eyes. You'll be like, oh, delete, but they're kind of fun too.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly. You
right.
gotta,
Yeah, like, this is for the line,
so you can see. Exactly. And so I can now go back and follow. I can do this, I can do this.
I was really worried about my level, and I'm gonna get right to the end of it.
Oh.
I wasn't being conservative with it. Everything got the alcohol. buddy's gonna be not happy.
Yeah, now that you
about
said
those.
that it's in his, yeah.
We get to walk around the chair even.
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing, because that's all he does, you know. And you know, stepping back and getting the symmetry in that. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe the chair is pushed back in such a way that he changes when he's here, but we'll see. I think our buddy that saw pictures of it just didn't know how deep they were.
Yeah, because if you did it on the other side, the door would be in the way.
Yeah.
That wouldn't work. Spots. 'Cause you don't want it right in between. everybody.
Yeah. I like that they took the painting down for a minute. I kind of like that it went back up, but do you know who that is?
You wonder if he just moves.
Do you know who that is with the ice cream? That's Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah. And then Sly. There's another one at my house that's
Okay.
Arnold. And Arnold is screaming a dandelion apart. They're called the Boys of Summer. Because they all have summer
Okay.
items.
Ice cream.
Yeah. And then there's summer movie action stars, you know.
Sure.
And you guys know whose Batmobile that is, right? It's the Michael Keaton.
My cookie? Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, you said Batmobile, and I'm like, oh, what's his name? What's his name?
There's so many different Batman.
Yeah, there are. To me, he's always. I mean, Adam West, sure, that was my first love when I was, when he would come on after school in the
Bam.
80s.
Oh, yeah.
Cop.
Yeah, I took it
Crash.
very seriously though. Like, it was not a comedy to me.
That's funny.
And we're not doing that one pencil this time, too. Because you do it, you have a more rich tone where, like, a bronzer is going to be really good for you. Like that, literally, that's kind of the rule, you know? Like, you want to have the richness that you get when you get a little bit of color is what you want to put there. And that's, like, the exact tone. It's so right on. And even though we did that other highlighter, I'm still going to add some of this one, too. That's really good.
That's the thing, I would never think to do any of that. You try to, you kind of follow the basic
Well,
makeup.
when I see people do it, I always think
See
they're
this
looking like a
angle over here?
skeleton.
See that?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's where it's, again, it's like less holographic and you can really see it for what it is. You know, and then, I mean, that looks like light,
Yeah.
you know? So pretty. Ooh, oh, that's right. We're gonna do cream. And I'm
Is that
gonna
peony?
kind of test the convenience of it. Yep, exactly. We're gonna see what it's like doing the stick and then blending out.
Now let's see how wrong I do it.
Oh, that's nice. You can do that. That's really nice. Wonderful.
So you stay more right in this area
In the
here
handle.
versus,
And it helps to smile, actually. Smile. There you go. You know, and that catches that. I mean, that's blush. You know.
Yeah, you're halfway done.
Should have got a group photo before
Oh,
the
yeah.
first flock left. That would have been nice. That was Rhoda's husband, eh? What's his name?
Dennis.
Dennis, yeah.
That's right.
I had to think I was used to calling him
They're
Baxter.
cool. Do you guys all hang out?
well, with it, we're being in Appleton, we have more now just because of convention, because Carrie went to convention.
Usually it's just more online interacting and.
We
Cool.
I was gonna say, if we do a picture together, we can incorporate, I can try to incorporate one of her
Oh, yeah.
pictures. It would just be like headshots, but I can
Yeah.
incorporate it.
Nice. That was cool. You guys have such a great like community. I love it.
Yeah, I came to convention and then I dragged my daughter along to the restaurant because I'm like, if nothing else, we split our entree. We do a lot of that. Like you eat
Exactly.
half, I eat half, and then
Yeah, well, it's nice to meet her too.
yeah,
you know.
she doesn't mind. My kids have always been pretty flexible, whichever social situation they're in, they don't.
That's good.
Which is good for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Does she? How old is your daughter?
22.
Does she super love makeup?
She, she's on dance team in high school, so they like hyper accentuate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, she goes between, but she's kind of I think more of a daily wearer. My oldest one hates it, so then she always feels like, oh, I don't know what to do, or I have the,
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I think sometimes something geared at the younger generation would be.
It's such a funny. It's such a. It's there's no more Toys R Us. There's no more toy commercials.
Yeah.
But like now, it's like there's makeup and there's TikTok. That's the one thing about. I always ask everyone in store, not everyone, but here and there, especially the kids. It's like, are you binging Stranger Things or are you watching makeup on TikTok? And you're talking about like millions of dollars going into production for this stuff, or influencers just doing makeup, and they're watching people do makeup.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Well, there's that tween population that's all into Sephora then. And
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
kind of, it's cute to see, but I'm glad like that was post when mine were.
Yeah.
Well, last winter, have you heard Drunk Elephant? Have you heard of Drunk Elephant?
No.
They make like shimmery serums and stuff like that. Something about it went viral, and you got like 7-year-olds dragging mom. So it's like, it's a serum.
Oh
It's
my
for-
goodness.
like-
Serums are not for.
They're not for
For young, they're for,
little
yeah,
kids. It's
babies.
like, and it's not gonna be. It's gonna be the opposite of preventative in the long run. You start using that stuff and messing with your elasticity of your skin. Like,
Yeah.
come on, But you
No,
guys
seriously,
remember,
I
like,
see what it
you
looks
wanted to grow up really fast when
exactly.
you're little.
The
you
blue
know.
eyeshadow, like
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah.
Everything was
And
like,
that's the thing, the kids want to grow up so much faster now. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
slow down.
Truly, yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
Yeah,
Could have never predicted this future.
yeah.
And really, like, the COVID times really pushed it all forward a lot too,
well, there were a lot of people trapped with their videos. So there's
Yeah.
nothing else
True.
to interact with. So I think.
I was coming up with the weirdest stuff, during that. I remember when COVID happened. Well, y'all are in Green Bay area. Were you always in the 90s and everything? So I don't know if you remember, do you remember when, Favre won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
His Packers. Do you remember the year before? When we got to the game before the Super Bowl?
Oh,
And it
yeah.
was NFC Championship, we played the Cowboys.
Yep.
And lost by 7 points, but there were 2 bogus calls that were on goals. We should have won by 7 points.
Correct.
During COVID, it was one of the first classic broadcasts. They played it for this region of that. It was like a
That
rebroadcast
would
of
be
this
a
20.
big-
What a stupid game to put
Wow.
on. That year made me want to stop watching football, and that's the game you're gonna put on
I
for
was
the
going to say, why
Milwaukee
wouldn't
area.
they put
to
on
watch?
the other
Yeah.
one?
Put on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Or the game before that one.
Yeah,
Anything but
exactly.
that game.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I went back. I was watching old wressling from the 80s during COVID. It was what's old is new, and everything new was on Zoom. But Saturday Night Live was
yeah.
all on
Yep.
Zoom. Which is just the
Oh,
weirdest
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, the Saturday Night Lives, those are good.
Yeah.
Old ones. Old classic one.
Did you see that movie Saturday Night that came out a little over? Was it a year ago? It was about a year. It was about a year ago. It's 90 minutes in real time,
Okay.
all actors and stuff, but it's the 90 minutes leading into the first airing of the first Saturday Night Live, the first broadcast. It's really good.
Okay.
The guy who plays Jim Henson in it also plays Andy Kaufman, and he's a really, really, really good Jim Henson, not a very good Andy Kaufman. The guy who plays Chevy Chase, I don't know who the heck it is, but it's just Chevy Chase in that movie. Like, he's Chevy
I
Chase.
gotta watch that.
Yeah.
And the Belushi was pretty good, but it's a pretty good movie.
So 90 minutes, it was just a recap of,
Yeah, it's like all the chaos backstage that went in, like that happened right before the first episode started, and
Okay.
it literally ends with, you know, live from New York, it's Saturday night, and then the credits roll.
oh wow,
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
it's pretty good. J.K. Simmons plays Milton Berle.
Oh,
And,
geez,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's funny because you go back to one, like I love watching old classic shows now, where before it was like, I don't want to watch that, you know, when you were growing up or whatever.
Yeah.
I actually date things kind of by like what was on Saturday Night Live at the time, like
What the
Wayne's
cast
World.
was.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, okay, I was in college for Wayne's World, and
Yep.
so, or the, you know, some of those little shticks that get into pop culture.
For me, it's who was Batman at the time. It's like, well, that was when Christian Bale was Batman, so it was somewhere between
Yeah.
05 and 12, and you know.
Yeah.
Or Michael Keaton wasn't Batman yet, so the only Batman was Adam West, so that covered, that's a
Yeah,
lot of
that's
time.
right.
You know?
Yeah.
Didn't he do some like Comic Cons though? As Adam West came back to some Comic Cons as
Oh,
Batman
yeah.
and stuff.
Oh,
I think that's so
yeah.
fun that because there's enough people that like have that as their Batman.
Oh my gosh, that really takes you back though. Batman.
He was upset. He didn't really think there was any reason that he shouldn't have been Batman in 1989. I mean, when Michael Keaton was. You know,
Yeah.
It's like, well.
Didn't Val Kilmer have a turn as
Heck
Batman
yeah.
too? Yeah.
He was a decent Batman, but he was a great Bruce Wayne. Val Kilmer, I thought, was just
Okay.
a fantastic Bruce Wayne. What's up there, Mike in Germany? We are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, if you're still listening. We're not gonna go nuts. We're gonna do the new guava lip balm. I mean, you have such a great, like, a really nude lilac kind of lip, so we're not gonna change it too much, but then we're gonna do a really fun gloss.
Okay.
Just for fun, we'll do some setting powder too. I mean, yeah, that's really, it's your color, but just hydrated. Just a little bit zhuzhed. Give that a little press. Yeah, years ago, when my studio was upstairs, I had about 3.5 weeks where I was between jobs. I was about to start working at Mac, and I was painting all the time. And I went back to all my old, VHS tapes that
Okay.
I got from my parents, and I realized, apart from movies like Mannequin and Cocktail.
Oh my god, those are my favorite ones,
Oh
Tom
my God.
Cruise.
Okay, see, I think Cocktail is one of the worst movies.
Really? Oh my god.
But
I think it just because it
It's
had
from
Tom
the
Cruise.
80s, so it's much better than a bad movie now.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
because
you
it's
are right there, but it's just because it had Tom Cruise in it.
pure science fiction, okay? He's basically bartending in a nightclub. There's hundreds of people. He
Yeah.
stops the music, gets on the bar, and recites a poem. Try that in Wisconsin, man. You will get beheaded. That is just science fiction. But man, Risky Business though.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That
That was
soundtrack was really good too.
Footloose, that's another good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When I was visiting my mom last, she pulled up Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good laugh.
I hadn't seen it in forever, but it was, yeah.
Oh. Amber Kiss.
Oh, okay.
This should be your new favorite because that is amazing. So pretty. don't love doing foundation. We're still gonna set it because we've done it, and we have our translucent powder. I wish they were here today. It'd be kind of interesting for you guys to hear at least next door, right on the other side, is a smash room. One of those places where people go and you can like destroy everything and like,
We
yeah.
have one of those in Green Bay. In fact, we took our, is it dishwasher or something there for them to use because we had nowhere to go with it. This is that translucent.
Yep. And then, yeah, just in the T-zone. All right. You haven't been looking, have you? You haven't looked at all. Oh my gosh. You know what though? You were watching before, so you got to, it's all basically just a lot of the same placement and techniques,
Yeah,
but check you out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So they were just opening a slingshot bar a block from where my daughter lives
Oh,
in West
that's
Dallas.
fun.
And so I keep telling her sometime when I'm down, we need to go try out the slingshot bar. Because it's
Awesome.
like right, like a block and a half from where she lives. And on National in West Dallas.
How do these places, like these axe throwing bars, can they afford their own insurance?
I don't know, but
Like-
axe throwing and alcohol together, I don't know.
That's
This
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
go, right? But
See, if you can do that, then you can do what I think would be
I
the
would
greatest
think
thing,
axe
roller
throwing would be more
skating and drinking.
dangerous.
Yes.
The slingshot, at least unless you like hit yourself. I mean, but the axe throwing, I think there's
Yeah.
more potential for.
we've done it a couple times and we were actually gonna get on a league, but we just couldn't get enough of us
Oh.
together in the right spot. And,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's so much fun.
There was this place by me in Kenosha area where it's gone now. I forgot what it was called. It was there forever, and it looked like it was gonna fall over. And they actually got rid of it because they just expanded this little piece of kind of main drag highway. But it was all of these tubes and shelves and a lot of like tubes that were all connected. And you'd buy rolls of nickels, and
Okay.
you would throw these nickels behind the bar.
Really?
And everything was weighted in these really weird ways where if you could sort of fill areas, big things would tip over and you'd get to keep everything that fell.
Oh my goodness.
And it was so much fun, but it was like you left and it was like the next day you're just like, oh my God, I was like whipping nickels like crazy, you
Kind
know?
of like that where you put the quarters in, you drop them and it
Kinda,
tries
yeah.
to push.
Just like the sort of,
Okay.
what's that word for, like Pee-wee's breakfast machine counts,
Oh my
but like
gosh.
where it's like a big piece of art that's like a machine that does one little weird thing.
Yes,
but
what
it's
was
like
that?
there's a name for that, right? Where it's like like the little egg cracker, like everything. Yeah, makes I forgot the name, but it was like that. It was like that
Okay.
meets those
I
quarters.
didn't think it was animatronic or something like that.
Right.
That's right.
I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
like
about.
art
though, but I can't
sculptures
remember.
that are like
Yeah.
machines where like, it does one weird simple thing, but it's a billion things, all like dominoes falling to do it, you know?
Cool
Yeah.
idea though. Oh,
Forgot the name of those, but yeah, give the camera a little love and blow a kiss to our viewers. And give a little wave. We'll see you next time.